A story a week, the mind's masterpiece, a work of art from heart to heart. Tales of wonder, wonder she inspires. Upon her canvas, worlds are built, hearts are healed, hopes restored, dreams revealed, puzzles solved, faiths take flight, good works are born. A story a week. Sit back and relish this week's story. Under the spotlight.
He lifts the lowly, gives them a song. Grace takes the humble and makes them strong. He opens the doors no man can close. I know it's the hidden and heaven shows. The spotlight of grace, every heart takes its place, shining God's light in a world needing light. In the spotlight of grace, every heart takes its place, shining God's light in a world needing light.
You know, sometimes we think the spotlight is only for the loud, the polished, the showy. But every now and then, God shines it on the quiet ones, the ones who sing when no one is watching. Meet Luminaé, a soft-spoken, humble woman in her 30s. She never thought she had a voice worth hearing. She loved music. Oh, how she loved it. It was food for her soul. Music wasn't about fame for her, not about the industry, not about the award shows, the high-pitched vocals, or the social media buzz. No, her voice was simple, soft, untrained. She would hum on the way to the market, sing quietly in the kitchen, even while in a taxi, and people noticed. Strangers would say, "Your voice is calming," or "You just made my day." One day during the pandemic, as fear and uncertainty gripped the world, she was singing during a walk when an elderly woman stopped her and said, "Don't we all need this right now? Please keep singing. It lights up a fire in the heart like it just did mine." Luminaé smiled and quietly wondered, "Me?" When the world is in dark, your light breaks through, guiding our steps, making all things new. When shadows linger, you light the way and hold our hearts through night and day. Then one day, a pastor of a church she occasionally visited said to her after he had seen a clip of her singing an original song on YouTube, "Would you consider joining the choir?" She laughed, surprised, but eventually she joined the backup team. And week after week, she sang from the background. She worshipped, she learned, and over time, she grew into a worship leader. She wasn't just singing notes anymore, she was leading hearts. People began coming up to her saying, "I saw heaven open when you led worship," or "Your voice carries peace." She could only say, "Thank you, Lord." But growth brings pressure. So a year in, a professional vocal trainer was brought to help the choir. She was skilled, but she didn't like Luminaé. From the very first rehearsal, tension filled the air. She made snide remarks, gave impossible corrections, and even mocked her behind her back. Why would the pastor let her lead? She doesn't even have musical techniques. And the words reached Luminaé. They stung. But instead of lashing out, she prayed and then reported it to the pastor, who addressed it. But the season tested her. It was one of pruning. Still, she stayed. No drama. She didn't fight for the microphone. She just stayed faithful. A year later, she met a music producer who was visiting during a rehearsal. He heard her sing. He offered to help her record an album. She was happy about that because she had songs stored up in her heart, so they got to work. But then came the money talk. His fee was too high. When she couldn't afford it, he insulted her, said she wasn't even good enough to be produced. He mocked her, and worse, he refused to release her songs. She cried deeply, not because of the money, but because her worth, her gift was dragged again. But listen, when man locks a door, heaven isn't done. Soon after, a friend visited her to help with a song he was recording at the studio. That's where she met a composer, gentle, with a heart for worship. He heard her story and offered to help, only asking a small studio fee. He respected her voice, honored her songs, and from that place of brokenness, beauty rose. Her debut album was born, simple but anointed. Listeners from places she had never visited sent messages. Your song brought healing. It helped me worship again. Your song made me reflect about my life. I need to sit up and live differently. Now Luminaé stands not under a man-made spotlight, but under one lit by grace. She's learned something. The world's approval is a shifting stage, but when heaven hands you the mic, no one can mute what God has anointed.
Anoints the hidden, and heaven shows. The spotlight of grace, and it all takes its place. Shining God's light in a world needing light. It is the spotlight of grace. Every heart takes its place. Shining God's light in a world needing light. You transcend all boundaries. You transcend all walls. You transcend all territory. You transcend them all. You transcend all nations. You transcend all thrones. You reign above every power. You are God and God alone. Oh, what a God, so sovereign. Even demons know. Demons know you are God. Your greatness is unsearchable. Your kingdom is unshakable. All things are from you, and all things to you. Behold the one who fashioned me. In love he formed my destiny. His image stamped upon my soul. His breath of life has made me whole. Oh, oh, the God of my salvation, the whole of my exaltation. You have hedged me front and rear, my shepherd king forever near. Oh, shepherd of my soul, I will not fear. You walk beside me, you keep me near. Goodness and mercy follow me all of my life eternally. Jesus, you reign above all things, far above rule and authority. Every name now and to come, all things under your feet belong. You're head of the church, fullness of God, you fill all in all.
Under the Spotlight is a story that teaches that God elevates the surrendered, the humble, the faithful, and God anoints the overlooked. If you feel unworthy or you feel unseen, know that God sees you. And when God calls you forward, no criticism, no rejection, no delay can stop that which God has already begun within you. And so if this story encourages you, subscribe, follow A Story a Week for more soul-stirring tales of purpose, resilience, and grace. Until next time, remember that God sees what the crowd overlooks. And don't wait for the world's stage. Just shine your light right where you are and with whatever that you have. Stay blessed.